Okay, let's keep this video short and straight. Welcome back, YouTubers. Hey. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so this is going to be a quick little demonstration here. The first thing is, let me show you the depth of the log burner, so you have an idea of what size logs you can put inside this bad boy. Right, I'm going to mark it. Oi, there you go, fix the whole rod in there. Let me use this. Oh no, it was down near the flue. Alright, let me mark this. Okay. Let me just quickly show you this. So it's a foot from the door. So let's take off 2 inches. So let's say 10-inch log you can put in that by the door. Oh bloody hell, that's some heat coming off there. 5.5 inches width, sorry, of the door. And I'm going to say the depth is around 11 inches. That's the depth from the top of the what do you call it? The hot plate. So I've been in the van for an hour and a half now, just doing a bit of electrics, just playing around with the log burner, doing a few tests and that. To be honest, I've only used it 4 times now, but someone commented on my video about coal, so I went and bought a bag of coal and I tried it out and it worked brilliantly. The reason I'm doing these tests on my log burner, because a lot of people are saying to me, is it worth buying this log burner for your van? Highly recommend it if you're doing the way I'm doing it. Example, I've got spar stones in there, okay? The reason I put the spar stones in there, you know, at night when it gets cold, I don't know, this is me obviously, I don't know about you, when I get cold I always want to go piss, so I don't want to lose that heat out, if you know what I mean. So example, if I've got the spar stones or sauna stones inside there, that will keep the van nice and toasty. So I've tried this and it works great. So the spar stones or the sauna stones are holding up the heat for at least 8 hours. Yeah, obviously the hotter you get that, the hotter the rocks going to hold that heat, right? They haven't cracked, they haven't done anything like that at the moment, okay? So yeah, just updating you on that. They haven't exploded, they haven't cracked, they haven't done anything like that. The good thing about this log burner, it don't burn that much fuel. So if you're burning little pieces like that, it lasts quite a long time, to be honest. Like, I don't know, it varies, because obviously I think when the wind goes down that fucking pipe, or when it hits that pipe sometimes, it raises the flame and then it goes down, if you know what I mean. So I would say, look, I'm getting like an hour and 20 minutes from this, sometimes longer, just from this, yeah? I've tried my homemade paper mache logs, I'm getting like 40 minutes from these, depends on the size. I've got one in there at the moment and it's working brilliantly with a bit of well, you sort of call it Kindle, but you know, if you watch the start up of this video, I just put a bit of paper in there, no fire lighter, nothing, lit it and it lit from this. You know, people use a bit of Kindle and all that, I don't do that. This has got a really good draw, you know, oxygen draw. The only bad point is the oxygen shut off is really bad on the unit, it's really bad. But it's cool, it works for me at the moment. Obviously I've set it, you know, I don't want to touch it because it's really hot, so I've set it really low and I just turn it up and I leave it like that and it burns lovely. Obviously if I shut it down and turn, you know, turn the screw, it doesn't shut the flame off, so it's not really, you know, the oxygen thing's not really good at drawing, sorry, not drawing, stopping the oxygen going through the chambers or the unit itself. But it's good. Obviously it does die down a bit if I shut it down, but it don't die down completely like it should do. But obviously, you know, all log burners are different, and you're not going to find a perfect log burner, right? All I know, this is going to be perfect for your camper van. So what I've experienced is burn less fuel in a smaller chamber. So example, I put this sauna rocks around the chamber now inside, so the chamber's smaller, and I just burn a little fire for quite a long time, to be honest. I don't know, the longest so far is the coal. This one here, premium smokeless coal. This is really good. You know, if you're going to use it for coal only, this is really good. You don't need the spar rocks, to be honest, because the heat was really good. The wood heat was higher heat. So example, if you put too much wood in that, this area here would be 60s, trust me, and at the back would be around 45s or whatever, unless you've got one of those fans to push the heat around. But this, you get a lower heat but a longer burn time. So it's really good, to be honest, because it does keep your van at a good level. But obviously now I've mastered it with the wood, I prefer the wood because I can get wood anywhere. The only thing is I haven't tried it with a log because obviously, you know, someone got murdered just outside my block, so the police is in the woods and they won't let you in the woods and stuff like that. So yeah, they're gone now, so maybe tomorrow or something I'll get a couple of logs and try them out on a log, but it's going to burn really good on a log. If it's burning good on this, it's going to be really good on a log, but definitely really good on these, and it puts out a lower heat, so it is better for you if you're in a smaller space, like a middle, what's it called? A middle wheelbase fan. I wouldn't suggest it in a small wheelbase fan because it does kick off some heat, this little log burner. As you can see, look at that, look at all the embers in that. The embers, look, I'll show you, I'll put 2 of these pieces in there now. The only thing is I need some tongs and stuff. So let's shut that up. Yeah, the other question is the top plate, the hot plate. It doesn't leak any gases or any fumes, so that's a good one. The pipe, the same thing. I don't use no gas seals or anything, and that's working pucker. I don't know, well, you can't tell, but I haven't got no vents open in here except the one at the back of the van in the shower. That's always open. The reason is I'm only burning a little bit of wood and it's not drawing that much. Obviously if I keep putting lots of wood in it, it draws out the air and it gets fucking hot in there like a sauna. Yeah, but at night obviously if I have it running, I just have one little window open and the vent up the top, or the vent up there even wider, because this is the right temperature. This is how it should run. Nice temperature. Let me show you the temperature because it's been running for like what, an hour and 40 minutes or hour, maybe 2 hours. Let me show you the temperature. So at the back of the van is 20. Maybe over here, obviously here's gonna be hotter, but around here I would say 25. It's not that much. But if I took that off the fan and I'll just rank it up with loads of wood, this will just be like a sauna, mate. You'll sweat like my last vlog. Trust me. So the other question is about my gypsy burner. To be honest, that was an old video, and at that time, you know, camper, well, van life or whatever you want to call it, was new on the block, and it was a big hype. So people started making little log burners and stuff. I will stay away from it, mate, because there's better stuff now. You know, you can, obviously you've got a small van. I know you say you've got a small van, but you can get like a small well, similar design, like a gas bottle, a smaller one, like a 4 kilo or 6 kilo one. Yeah, I would go for something like that, to be honest, than that little gypsy burner. If you watch that video carefully, I couldn't put my hand down it, you know, so I had to light the fire from the top, and technically you meant to light a fire from the bottom, right? So yeah, that's the trust me, just stay away from it. I don't want to speak about that log burner. That's old now, it's gone. But if you want to go for it, go for it. But you'd be tinkling around with it all day, mate. You know, you want to enjoy your van. You want to just put the fire on and it'd be nice in your van. But it's up to you, buddy. I would go for something, as I said, like a gas bottle, a small gas bottle, or cubic, if you got the money to spend on a cubic, because they're quite light. You know, they're like 10 to 12 kilos, so you can hang them. This one here is with the tube is 20 kilos, but it's got to be more safer. Obviously, it's, you know, thicker material, right? And a bigger burn time, a really bigger burn time. Yeah, so I think I've answered all your questions. I'm just trying to think now. Yeah, so the coal, you see the size wood it can put in. My homemade log, compressed logs, I've got a video out there how to make these, really easy to make. To be honest, lightweight, and they burn pretty cool. Well, quite a long time for paper mache. That's about it. There's no bad points really, except, as I said, the oxygen and these metal things get really, really hot. That is about it. I'm happy with it. I'm really, really happy with it. Really happy with it. I haven't seen a log burner with a screen that big, if you know what I mean. Let me just give you another look on that screen. Look at that. For a camper van, I think that's pretty cool. Look at that. Let me show you them woods what I just put in there inside there. Look at that. Can you see how much stone in there? So there's hardly no wood in there. Look, there's hardly no wood in there, peeps. Look, I'll throw that one at the back so you can see. I'll throw these ones at the top so you can see what I'm saying. See that one there? That one there is my paper mache log, and it's still burning from an hour and 20 minutes. Look, longer than an hour and 20 minutes. That's been in the first thing. Look, it's still there. It's just breaking up now. Look at that. And look at the smoke. The smoke just draws straight in. Not coming into the van. Look. Look, put it out of the van. Look, draws straight in, and it's hanging out. It's got a good draw. Let me close it up. I don't want my van to smell. Look at that. And another tip, if you've got a log burner, a lot of people should know this, especially if you're burning paper. Hang on, it's somewhere here. This bad boy. If you're burning paper to start it, just sprinkle it near your car. Well, not near the log burner, but I like my van to smell, you know, nice. I'm not one of them guys who's got one of them a van that smells of arse. It's not flammable. Don't worry, it's not flammable, peeps. I know what I'm doing. So, yeah, hopefully I've answered all your questions. Let's just give you another little update before I go. I might have to order a different bed. I contacted the guy again today. He's prolonging me, so I might have to get one from vanfurniture.com. Yeah, vanfurniture.com. Or I might just build it myself. I don't know. I just like their beds because it's laser cutted, so I don't have to go and get the MDF and cut it out, you know, with a jigsaw and a router myself. Because I ain't got the room for it, to be honest. I've got the tools, I just don't have the room for it. So yeah, well, I might have to go and get another bed from a different company. But I was liking the other one, that Bentley stitched one. See what I mean? Them two little bits of wood burning like that for... Oh man, this log burner is badass, bruv. Bumper club. Anyway, shut that down. Yeah, hobbies and gadgets now. Oskies. Hopefully you like, enjoy, subscribe. See you later in the next one.